Okay. Oh, man. And I believe it's usually at about 10 or 15 seconds is when it starts. So, hello!
Greetings.
Everybody, welcome to the pilot episode, I guess you could say, of our new Wulfengar saga. So, yeah, everybody, let's... First, let me change this music. This is not appropriate. Up. I guess this will work. Nope, that's the wrong one. Still the wrong one. That's really not much better, is it? But it's okay. We'll make do. So, joining us today, we've got Mike. We've got Jonah. We've got Lonica, and we've got Joe. So Joe and Jonah. It's gonna be great.
The Joe Bros.
The Joe Bros, if you will.
The Joe Bros.
You can thank my wife for that one. I need
And
dice.
McKenna.
So, welcome, everybody, to Wulfengar. Wulfengar is a continent made by Joseph. Campaign setting, very heavily... I need those, thank you. Very heavily based upon the Witcher series. It is a world of monsters and demons and racists and all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, jeez. Alright, I need more dice.
Dice Joe ready?
It's right here.
So-
I'll grab mine in a moment.
Let's see here. So basically what we've got going on here is a couple of our intrepid adventurers will be from...
Good boy, boo-boo.
Oh,
Oh, come here.
if you're going to talk to your cat, mute your mic.
Sorry.
It was our dog.
Cat, dog, fish, I don't care. Mute your mic. Basically, a couple of our intrepid adventurers are what are in this world known as hunters or monster hunters. Raise thine hand if thou art monster hunter. So it's you two. Now, I remember Jonah's character, whose name is Christian, is from the Raven School. Joseph, what school is your character from?
I do not know.
Well, this is a great time to find out.
Give me a list of schools. Is it the same schools as
It can
the
be.
actual?
I don't know if there's actually a Raven School. I just made one.
Hey, you know what? You know what's great about it being the pilot episode? Do whatever we want.
I thought that was a beer for a second.
It's not.
It's a bang.
I thought you were just like, we do what we want.
Yep, I did too.
All right, I got to do my ritual real fast. So figure out what school you're from.
75.
I was rooting for this one. You failed.
We'll do School of the Griffin, I suppose.
Different school? Okay.
Actually, no. Why don't... Jonah, would you be opposed to me being from the same school?
No.
Alright, I'll be from the Raven.
All right, so you were both from the Raven School. Okay, you're out. Sorry, I'm doing my thing. Did that music not loop? For God's sake.
We still can't hear it, Zach.
You can't hear it. Can anybody else hear it?
I don't have the stream pulled up because my phone is currently...
Not the stream. It should be coming through on Roll20.
Oh,
Eh,
I hope
Negative
I have
boost
20
rider.
muted. That would be very awkward.
there it is.
I forgot to set it on a loop.
I still don't hear it.
Give it a minute.
I have an audio input source thing that I tried.
Audio input source, what?
No, ignore that. Never mind.
So, I will try to be nice to you guys, more or less. More accurately, I'm going to try to be nice to Lonica.
Good.
I guess I'm just chopped liver then.
You, Jonah, and Mike are experienced enough D&Ders to be able to know what you're doing, so...
And Lonica ran through Tomb Horrors.
half of it, quarter of it.
Listen, he can be nice if he wants to.
Oh,
And you know I was being nice during Tomb of Horrors too, so.
yes, I know. You wouldn't let me come in as Octavius, damn it.
Hey, you already got to one-shot the guy one time. You don't
Here,
get to
can I
do
roll?
it twice. You get to roll this twice.
I didn't want to kill the boss, I just wanted to save him from the skeleton.
Alright, we're going with this one. Alright, ritual completed. It is time for death.
Yay.
So, Jonah and Joe, the Joe Bros, whose character names are Christian and Lucas. Those sound like some Joe Bros.
They do.
So Christian and Lucas, you guys are from the Raven School, which we will say is right there. Nope, that's a holy site, sorry. Right there.
All the way north.
Yeah. We're going to send a Raven to the north. Haha.
But in
Okay, alright, fair enough.
Like if you get that reference.
I won't. Just based off the reference.
So you guys have been kind of roaming your way around the continent a little bit, looking for some work. You've completed your training more or less. You can always go back for some more, but for right now, you've completed your... Yes, Ashley, I will acknowledge you if you comment there. Did you comment on the Facebook? I apologize. I didn't have the multi-stream pulled up.
For shame, Zachary.
Hey, you know what? I'm just one Swanee.
It's not enough Swanee.
I'm just one Swanee.
That's your
I'm
fault.
not leaving the room, I'm just getting it. So I can still hear and everything.
What am I looking for? So yeah, you've been wandering the continent, making your way down to the port of Tall Wind, which, if you'll look at your map, is in the top right corner there. Hang it over here for everybody to see. The port of Tall Wind it's a port city. It's home to a lot of imported exotic goods, all kinds of, like, say, tropical fruits and spices and furs and all kinds of stuff that normally doesn't come to this
And
continent.
racists.
Yeah, well, that's the whole continent right there. For those of you unaware of the history of this continent, Ashley, you have 2 screens. I do not. Give me a break.
Oh, Zachary. Only one screen.
Well, I'm working on fixing that. Why are all the messages doubling? I don't know. It does that sometimes. What am I... I keep getting my train of thought lost here. Focus time. So,
Hello, catastrophe.
a few hundred years ago, there was an event in which 2 planes of existence basically clashed into each other. Known as the Conjunction. It basically brought magical beings and monsters into this world. Just after that time, that's when humans arrived on this continent. And then they did what humans do, and they spread out and they conquered everything. And pushed most of the non-human races to the point of extinction. And that's kind of where we pick up. It's been a few hundred years. It's been about 100 years or so since the Great Cleansing, which is what they call that when they want to wipe out an indigenous population.
They do that a lot.
And again, we pick up with Christian and Lucas. I'm not going to be able to call Joe Lucas. It's going to be crazy for me.
Okay, so we have not run into Mike's character yet, correct?
Not yet. No.
And we are currently... we are in the port of Tallwyn?
Yes.
Okay, so what do I see?
Well, you arrived just this morning.
So does it look like your stereotypical port city?
Well, I wouldn't say stereotypical, but it's definitely a pretty typical. Let me go ahead and get that river music going here. The city is magnificent. You can't use your points either. What's going on? The city is magnificent. There's tall buildings. There's a lot of money here, so everything's in good repair. The streets are very smooth cobblestones. There's hustle and bustle amongst the city today. It's a big trade day, and everybody's out and about. Think the beginning of Beauty and the Beast. Bonjour, 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 bonjour. And
Right.
yeah, so you guys are kind of on the what you could call Main Street. What you can see is a couple of shops, a couple of inns. Off in the distance, you see some tall ships that maybe that's it's probably the port for which this city is named of. You guys have come to this city because you have heard tale of some kind of ghost or some kind of spirit, something that's tormenting the local population. It seems that any time that somebody gets married in this city, well, maybe not any time, but newly married couples seem to be befalling tragic ends. And so you've been hired to investigate it and potentially to put a stop to it.
I see. Well,
So, let's start with Jonah. If you could describe your character to our audience, since I don't have pictures to put up on the stream, unfortunately.
So, Christian is actually a changeling. So, his actual appearance isn't necessarily known. Currently, though, he has long black hair, yellow eyes, as well as like a little bit of facial hair, in a red, black, and gold cloak with a little bit of armor.
Okay, Joseph.
Lucas is a fairly tall individual with dark hair. It's longer on top and shaped on the sides. He has a green eyes. He has green eyes, and he wields a dual-sided spear. One side steel, one side silver, and a shield. He has very Spartan-esque armor.
Spartan-esque armor. All right. So, Christian and Lucas, what do you guys do? Make your way down the city.
First thing we do is we look for. First thing we're gonna do, or that I want to suggest anyway, is we should probably go look at some notice boards, see if we can figure out any postings, maybe some price ranges, see if we can pick out the best one.
So, if you guys look at your screen, you should see the map of the port of Tallwind.
I do.
Those of you a little bit more versed in the history of the continent will know that this place was originally called Tallwinde before it was conquered.
Classic.
And then the humans came and they mispronounced it, and now they call it Tallwind. Let's see here. So you guys are currently here.
Westward.
You came in, that's the Westward District. You're currently in the North Gate District. You came in through that gate right there. Off in the distance, you see the port. You see the castle here.
I see.
And you said you want to find
Notice board.
a notice board.
Yes, I'm actually going to see if I can't find multiples of them. The idea is to find the same posting, but maybe from different people, and try to figure out the best price we can get.
Okay. Bearing in mind, you already do have that contract for the investigation. You don't need to find a notice for that.
Have I gotten paid yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd like to try to get paid up front. All right. So we already have the notice. Do we know who to talk to about it?
You know who to go to once you've completed the job, but as far as like any leads or anything like that, you don't really have any.
Okay. I suppose our first order of business, should be looking for victims or witnesses or anything like that.
Sure, absolutely. Where's my pen?
Any ideas, Jonah?
Could ask at a tavern.
Could always go to the tavern. It's always a great place to start. Let's go to a nearby tavern.
Sure.
Tavern.
All right, so you make your way to a local tavern. You want to find a nice one or a more rundown one?
Let's try to find a middle ground.
Yeah, not like a hole in the wall, but like not like ridiculous either.
Let's try to find one that's not too racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I said too racist. A
So
little bit of racism's fine.
see a God, Joseph. You see a very well kept one. You see one that looks like it's falling down, and then you see one that's middle ground. You know, it's well kept after, but it's nothing fancy. It's called the Fox Den. And you go inside, and you're greeted with pretty standard tavern fare here. The only real notable thing. Hold on one second.
I need to grab my dice in a second.
There we go. So the only thing that really stands out to you is that there does appear. Make sure that's the right one here. There does appear to be like a stable attached to it. Hold on a minute now. Where did I put? Dang it. Sorry, this is going to take me a minute. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Visions.
I don't know if Mike knows that he muted himself or not.
Alright.
Speaking of muting myself, I need to mute myself for a second.
Okay, so this is the tavern that you guys come upon. You know what? I think I'm going to just turn the lighting off on this. Give me 1 second. I was trying to do something fancy, but, you know, I don't think it's necessary. Alright, you guys should be able to see the tavern now. Yes, no, maybe so.
I can see the tavern.
Yep.
Phenomenal. So, y'all are here.
We enter through here then.
Okay, you're just walking in. You do notice that there is a stable over here, but that's about the only thing that stands out of this particular tavern.
Alright, suppose I... Okay, I'm inside now.
You said you were going inside, right?
Yes.
Alright, so you see a couple patrons, you know, couple getting some early morning breakfast. One that looks like he's been there all night. He's not in a good way. The bartender behind appears to have some orcish blood into him, which is kind of weird.
What's so weird about that? Oh, right, everyone's racist. Got it.
Joseph,
Aye.
you have been granted a point of inspiration.
Thank you, Ashley.
So it's fairly quiet for this time of day. Go ahead and get the tavern music going here.
I got fireball dice.
You have fireball dice?
That's cool.
They
That's
have
pretty rare.
fireballs inside of them.
So there is what appears to be an orcish bartender, which again is a little weird. And as you walk in, it's like, good morning. Welcome to the Fox Den.
Good morning, sir.
Hi.
You ain't from round here, are ya?
I'm not.
I can tell. When was the last time you had a bath?
Fairly recently. Days run together these days.
Days run together, he says. Okay. Well, I don't have showers.
I didn't think we smelled that bad.
I can smell you from here, sir. I don't have showers, unfortunately. But maybe you could go roll around in the hay. You probably smell better afterwards. What'll it be for you?
Zachary, question.
Yes.
Character sheet says I have 25 gold. Is that accurate?
Sure.
Alright. And how much would a drink normally cost?
It'd be about a gold piece for well, no, I'm sorry. Silver piece.
I walk up and I say, just a drink for me.
Alright, what have you? Did you just want like a juice, or did you want, you know, something a little stronger?
A little stronger, if you don't mind.
Okay. But like how strong? Like, are you wanting something just to kind of take the edge off, or you want something to knock you on your arse?
Get me a whiskey.
Ah! Yeah! Like top shelf, or like,
Don't run me out of house and home, but not the bottom shelf.
mid shelf, gotcha. Kind of a middle of the road type guy. I get you. Alright. Hey. And he pulls out about half a bottle of whiskey. Looks alright. There's no bugs in it, so that's good.
That's the important part.
Alright, well, you see, this is the middle shelf stuff, so that's going to be 3 silver. Oh, thank you, sir. He pours you a little.
Gosh. I have to do change. Oh dear, I have to do change.
Yeah, you can deal with that yourself.
It's 10 silver per gold, right?
Yes. Mike. You are in the tavern, enjoying your morning breakfast when you see 2 strangers walk in. And you know immediately these are monster hunters. You're muted, by the way.
Should be.
You are not now. I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't take much for you to recognize these people as monster hunters. You're like, oh, okay. Maybe they can help you with that thing that you were investigating.
Gasp, a thing.
A thing that you were investigating. What who knows?
Well, I'm going to walk over to them.
Okay. You do so.
I put one head, like I stand like right between them, right? Or not like the rest of the table there, but you know what I mean.
Evidently, I need more screens.
I didn't hear.
But
So, Mike, are you trying to stand like right there or something?
yes.
You should be able to control that.
Yeah, dude, just grab your piece and move it.
I can do that.
Mike's mind is blown. He's like, oh
I've
my
never used
gosh.
this before. It's pretty.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'll have to do that anyway. I make an attempt to put a hand on each of their shoulder, at the inside shoulder.
No, buddy. Okay.
Okay.
Christian and Lucas, how do you respond to some random dude putting his hands on your shoulders?
I think I'll let Jonah take the lead on this one.
Yeah, probably gonna try and like wrap my arm around his arm, put his head on the bar.
Okay. Mike, are you resisting this little judo move here?
Sure.
Okay, both of you give me an athletics roll. This will be a contested roll.
Yeah.
17.
Lonica,
Yeah.
while they're doing that, I actually am going to have you right here.
So Lonica just walked in.
Mind you, I'm not like slamming. I'm kind of just like, what the fuck you doing?
Right.
Very
Yeah,
bouncy.
no, I-
Except dude.
Mike rolled. What did you roll? I'm sorry. 5,
9.
9. Okay. All right. So, Mike, you go and you clap your hand upon this tall person's shoulder. As you do so, instinctively he reaches over, grabs your wrist, and twists, and boom! Now you're face down on the bar, with your arm at an awkward angle. Like, ow, ow, ow. Lonica, at this moment, you've walked into the establishment here. Put you over here. And you see this little scene playing out in front of you, and you hear a voice in your head that says, "That one."
Anyway, so I look over towards Jonah's character. And I say, alright, I'm sure he didn't mean any harm by it. Let's go ahead and let him up. One moment.
Just kind of like nod and let go.
So while Joseph is dealing with his very loud dog, Mike, what do you have to say for
Yes.
yourself?
Please do not harm me. I need help with an investigation.
Well, Don't approach so handsy.
I apologize. I apologize.
All fair.
May I know your name?
I'm Christian.
Real fast, Mike, could you describe your character for everybody here, please?
Sure. Maythew has... His name is Maythew. Maythew Goblin. He is Spartan, kind of like a hacky slashy Spartan. He likes to swing things. Say that. Long black hair, blue eyes, I believe. I think.
You think?
Wow.
It's your character, fam!
Yeah, blue eyes, always willing to help other people, very friendly. But if anyone tries to stand in his way when he's angry, it's probably not going to go down so well. Kind of short-tempered if he gets angry. Otherwise, very friendly guy.
All right then. So, like I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by my dog. As Jonah has him on the table, I tell him to go ahead and let him up. And I heard he asked for our names, right?
Yes.
My name's John.
John?
I'm just gonna kind of stare at Lucas like, son of a bitch.
If Mike is looking at Jonah or something, I'm just gonna give Jonah like the don't. I'm not telling people my real name because I don't want to get hunted and run out of town sometimes.
I mean, I'm saying this out of character. I am the changeling, so that's kind of fair.
I can't change my appearance. I just have to change my name.
So, Lonica, you see this party and you see them kind of grouping up. You hear the voice in your head. What do you do?
I am probably going to go over there and jokingly say, well, now that you guys are all acquainted, I'm Audenzia. And insert myself.
It's very nice to meet you. I'm John.
I'm Christian.
John.
I am Maythew.
Hey.
Well, now that you all are all quite acquainted and whatnot, does anybody else want some drinks, or am I just going to stand here?
Give me some top shelf alcohol.
Top shelf alcohol, right?
I'll
It's a
take
little
rail.
early. It's a little early, but all right.
I get the blood flowing.
You as well, little lady.
Yes, I'll take the rail. Rail drink. That's bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf, gotcha. All right. Yeah, fancy words right here. I got you. All right. Monica, that's a silver from you. Mike, that's a gold.
Sir.
Question for the party. Can I have ages, please?
How old are you?
24.
Hold up. Well, Dopplers live like slightly longer than humans, so like 62.
I don't mind. Is she regular?
How long is a half fae? What was yours? A half fae? How the fuck long does a half fae live?
I
would
don't.
assume.
I don't recall how long Kalistars live.
I would assume
Alistar.
similar to an elf because elves have Fey ancestry. And you said that's part Fey, right? So
Yeah.
I would
I
say
would
that
assume
you're
fairly long.
you're probably rather young though by those standards. If what you told me, so I would say Lonica's probably about like 25.
Okay, perfect.
Say your character name one more time, please.
Mine, Audenzia.
Audenzia.
Aldenzia?
I'm probably going to mispronounce that at least twice.
I would
Should have
definitely
picked a
forget it more
normal
than that.
name for this, since my name is so weird in like real life. Should have picked a normal name.
Right, you always have to be Miss Special with the funky name.
Like my name is John.
Right.
What an absolutely normal name of John. Right, so are you guys here to investigate the ghost?
I know I am. And my friend
As am
Christian
I.
here.
Right.
Looks towards the other two. I don't know about you two.
So, like, let me give you the lowdown. Right, what is going on here is every time a young couple gets married in the temple, right, like a week later they die. It's always different, but like a week later they die.
Right. Where's my notepad?
One time a guy died when a bell fell down on his head. It was the craziest thing I ever saw.
What a coincidence. So, can I ask a favor, Mr. Barkeep?
Yes.
Directions to the temple, please.
Oh, so you go down Main Street, right, and then you take a left at Old Joe's, and then you take a right at Sally's. You go down about 2 or 3 blocks, and then you go like in a westerly direction, and you can't miss it.
Right. Appreciate that. Sorry. After I finish my drink, I look at Christian and I say, time to go.
Roll. I'm muted.
You are not muted, no. I heard you.
I didn't hear you.
I look at them and go, where are you guys going?
To the temple.
But why?
Ghost hunting.
I have a haunting to investigate.
Would you mind if I come with you?
Don't get yourself or me killed.
You ever deal with a ghost before?
Alright. No, I have not.
Count me in. I'm following you.
Stay a few feet back.
Alright.
Alright, yes, she's coming too.
Joseph.
You ever fight a ghost before? You.
Yeah.
Joseph.
Listening.
As you go to leave. Hold on 1 second. My child is trying to get my attention. Yes? What? No. As you go to leave, somebody in the crowd here stands up. This guy here.
Right. I don't acknowledge him.
And he stands up and he's holding a kind of like a pitchfork. As you try to move past him, he kind of sticks it in your way. He's like, I know what you are. You one of those damned monster hunters, aren't you?
Most people actually refer to those as humans, actually, seeing as how you all purged most of the life off this continent.
Nah, I didn't purge nothing.
You didn't. Your
But
ancestors did.
you're one of them mutants. Go around scamming good people out of their money.
I want to try and intimidate this guy.
That's
Okay.
a bad idea.
How do you do that?
Can I kind of like change my face a couple times? Like kind of like just make my face go a little crazy and just be like, you have no idea what I am. Sit down and finish your drink. I'll roll. I will roll for this.
You can change your face, but you can only change it once because it takes a full action to do it. So you wouldn't be able to like sand wipe your face or anything like that.
All right, let's just fuck. My face goes funky a little bit.
Sure.
And hold up. Let's see how this goes here. All right, I'm rolling, yo.
Ooh, jeez, messing everything up here. What'd you roll?
14.
14. I'll tell you what. He's remarkably unfazed.
Oh, of course he is.
And he looks at you just like, oh, so we got another freak here, do we? And he points the pitchfork threateningly in your direction, Christian. He's like, you can get the hell out of here, too. Yes, Joseph.
All right, so I go ahead and kind of hold up my hand to kind of notion to Christian to settle down for a second. When I see the pitchfork being pointed at Christian, I'm going to just put my hand on it, lower it, and inform him. Listen, I'm not here to speak with you or bother you. I'm here to investigate a haunting. May I please be on my way?
Well, I don't think so, no.
I think you can get the hell out of here and out of
I-
this city.
I
don't-
tighten
we
my
don't
grip on
want-
the pitchfork.
We don't want your kind here, you nasty hunter.
And if we don't want to leave, are you going to force us the whole way to the gates?
Maybe not me, but I've got some friends that could.
I don't see them here. In fact, I see just you with us.
Are you threatening me?
Are you threatening me?
Damn right I am.
I'm pretty sure the threat is justified.
You guys need to be out of here by nightfall, or we're gonna come looking for you.
I have a question. If I just stay hidden, are you gonna keep looking?
Is that supposed to be a joke?
A little bit, yeah. You're not very threatening.
I don't particularly like jokes.
You just hear me in the back.
You don't like jokes?
Your
Man,
wife's
that must
a
mean you don't
joke.
like yourself.
Are you insulting me?
I'm going to the cave.
Wow, he's got a couple of brain cells in there, guys.
Mark my words, hunters.
I
You'll be out of this city by nightfall.
Probably hunting something.
You'll be out of this city one way or another. Either on your own accord, or in pieces.
With that, he turns and he walks away.
I still have a hold of this pitchfork.
He would like to. He tries to remove that pitchfork from your grasp. Do you let it
I'm
go?
gonna contest that if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, he's gonna athletics to try to get that out of your hands. Go ahead and contest it.
I'm gonna help Lucas.
I'm gonna like this quest. I rolled a natural 20.
He rolled an 8, so he finally just kind of says, "Fine," and he spits in your general direction, and he walks out the door.
So now we have a pitchfork?
You have a pitchfork. Congratulations.
I give it to Jonah or someone here. You can have this if you want it.
I'm keeping this solely in case they attack us later, because I will kill him with his own pitchfork.
Hey Zachary, does that pitchfork work with Polearm Master?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Why not?
All right. So going back to the, oops daisy, going back to the map of Tall Wind here. So you guys are right about here-ish, somewhere in that neighborhood. The temple that they're speaking of is over here.
Well,
Kind of this whole little block here is the temple.
This whole block. Okay,
Yeah.
we go straight there.
Okay. So is everybody's going, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So take just a minute to kind of talk amongst yourselves on your walk there. You know, this would be a good time for character introductions, or if you want to do anything else on the way.
I look towards Christian, and I say, I don't think this is a standard ghost.
yeah, Wait, why do you say that?
It's too strong. Think about it. This one ghost has the ability to kill off multiple married couples in less than a week.
Yeah, but at the same time, it sounds like it's doing it. I mean, what did the orc say? A bell fell on their head? Doesn't take a whole lot of power to knock that bell off the throat.
It's true, but that was just one instance. Maybe I should figure out what more murders.
You know what I would like? You know what I would love? For us to come into a city and get through more than one goddamn tavern before somebody tells us to leave.
Oh,
Every
that'll
time.
happen someday.
Whole way here! We didn't make it longer than 15 minutes. I'm talking to like the other two in the party. Not 15 minutes before somebody bitches about, oh no, they're monsters. We hunt them.
Society as they know would be able to function without us, and yet they try to kick us out. Regardless, I'm thinking that we either have either a strong ghost like a banshee or something. I doubt it's a banshee, as no one's heard any screaming. However, can't rule it out. Or a curse.
Oh.
We're gonna check their relics and things, and their marriage procedure when we get there. And also, we're gonna check if anyone's pissed off any graves or anything, because temple might have a graveyard near it. So my tag-alongs, gesturing towards the other two, y'all still up for this?
Oh yeah. Well, when you
Mike, you still up for this?
Sure.
Sure.
That was convincing.
Let's go for it.
Oh, great. He doesn't sound terrified at all.
Well, that means he's either brave or stupid, right?
Hate you, terrified? Yeah. In your dreams.
Where's that? Gummit. I seem to have not added something to the thing, but it's fine. Okay. Let me see if I have this. Alright, unfortunately we're going to have to theater of the mind for a little bit, because I thought that I had something loaded in, and it's not. Actually, I might still be able to do it. Give me like a minute here.
We'll continue doing our thing.
Yeah,
while
do
we
your
do
thing,
that.
do your thing.
So, again, pointing at the other two. Are you sure you're gonna be you want to be associated with some monsters in the streets?
As long as I stay back, I will be okay.
Rude.
Right.
I'm just gonna kind of look at them and like flash my eyes red, just like smirk.
I will also have you know I was trained in martial combat. Not that that has anything to do with anything right now.
Martial
But
combat's all well and good against another human, my friend. However, monster hunting's a different business.
Right
Well.
against the lichen. Might not go so great.
we'll try it. We'll go for it.
All right, let's see.
Okay, I think I got it. So you guys make your way to the temple, and it should look something like that. It should be on your screens now.
Awesome! Look at that. That's in fact a temple.
I thought I had it somewhere. I have to. Unfortunately, I'm having to reuse one of the maps I used in the other game, but that's okay.
All right, Zachary. First thing I want to do is I'm going to inspect this.
Hold on. I'm sorry, I wasn't on the page. You're inspecting that.
Yep.
It is a statue.
Of.
Give me a religion check.
Oh, I don't know if I'm proficient in those. We will find out in a moment. You said religion.
Yes.
That's +1. Where did I put my dice? There it is. That is a 16.
16. You recognize this as a religious symbol of a new religious organization that's kind of sprung up over the recent years. And they call themselves the oh gosh, hold on, I had it in my head and it went away. That moment when the DM's mind just completely blanks.
I've been there.
They call themselves the Speakers of the Truth. It's a very recent religion that's popped up that essentially preaches that everybody else's gods are fake, and ours are the only real one. Well, ours, one god is the only real god.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I suppose you could think that way. I definitely didn't think of that.
That sounded like sarcasm.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, do I not have?
Is there anybody in the temple? I don't see anybody in the temple.
That's because I haven't had time to put.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, homie.
No, I already knew that there were people here that.
I'm just one Swanee.
Damn it, Zach.
I'm sorry. Is this it? This game is a disaster. It's fine. Anyway, so yeah, Joseph, you recognize that symbol as that statue is a religious symbol of the new speakers of the truth.
Right.
You do see a couple of priests and the like. Let's see, where's the guy up on the pulpit up here? Let me see if I have a token that I can use for him.
So there's a guy in the pulpit.
Yeah, and he's given a pretty, standard don't be a dick speech.
Classic.
Classic.
Oh, so there's like a mass going on right now.
Yeah, kind of. Here, let's use that.
Was this like a Wednesday church?
I do what I can. It's kind of like an afternoon, early morning. It's not their main service, I guess you could say.
I will stand in the corner and wait for it to be done.
Okay.
And while I'm in the corner, I'm going to be watching closely to see if I notice anything out of the ordinary.
Is there anybody sitting here?
Where'd you ping you?
Where's the remote work? Ah, there it is.
Yeah, there's a couple people sitting there. They're mostly human.
About
Actually, almost exclusively human.
here. Is there an empty pew in the back?
There is, that you could find, yes.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit in that one. And just kind of observe.
Okay.
I'm going to stand behind Q he is sitting in.
Okay. Is anybody doing anything except for waiting for the service to be over?
I don't believe so. Lonica will be back in here in a second, but she's probably just gonna come stand with us.
Okay. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's grabbing iced tea.
Okay. So, after about 15-20 minutes or so, the service ends. You see people start kind of mulling around and socializing afterwards and whatnot. This guy kind of comes up here and starts talking to some of the parishioners.
I want to wait for the common folk to leave before I talk to the pastor there.
Okay.
I noticed, I assume people are giving us a side eye.
More than a couple.
More than a couple, mostly everyone.
About a few.
About all of them.
About a few. It's more than
As to be expected.
more than a couple of them kind of like look over and be like, whispered under their breath, and of course your ears pick it up. They're monster hunters. Scam artists.
Maybe we're here just to get clean.
Unholy abominations.
So, does like the stuff that we're wearing make it obvious that we're monster hunters?
It's just kind of a way that you carry yourself. Some countenance, some stuff that you're wearing too. Of course, you guys also have a medallion of your school that kind of gives it away a bit.
Alright, fair enough.
I'm not gonna hide it, there's no point.
There you go.
Just makes people more upset when they find out.
I'm just curious because, like, if the situation presents itself, I can, if need be.
You're absolutely right.
So most of the common folk have mulled out. He's kind of made his way to the back, still kind of showing people out, that sort of thing.
I'm here now.
You're here now?
I'm gonna go stand up next to him. Wait, right there.
Let's not
So-
act like we're intimidating him here.
The
I'm
gentleman,
not.
the
I'm just
gentleman,
keep going in my pew.
the gentleman, like pointedly doesn't look at John. And instead, oops, somebody pinged me. Instead looks over at, I'm sorry, I keep wanting to say Matthew, but I know it's not Matthew. Matthew. Y'all gotta be weird with your names. Instead looks directly over at Matthew, completely ignoring John/Lucas there. It's like, what brings you to our wonderful church today?
Oh, just came in for a listen.
Did you hear the truth resonate in your heart?
Zachary, quick note. I look at Mike's character like he's fucking stupid when he says that. I'm like, really?
You just kind of hear Christian from the back, just like,
Did you feel the truth resonate in your heart?
I did a little bit.
Well, that is a beginning. Have
We're
you
here to investigate.
have you forsaken your false gods and have come to learn about the one truth? The one truth, the one true God.
Yes.
Phenomenal. We do have a class specifically for that on Wednesday nights if you were interested. Or you could attend evening mass this evening.
I think I'll be okay on the class. I'm not
Excuse me, sir, if I might interrupt.
He kind of like looks at you as if seeing you for the first time. Ah, yes.
We are here to investigate the recent activity regarding wedded couples and their deaths.
Ah, that unfortunate bit of business.
Yes, I was hoping if you could actually answer a couple questions for us.
There's nothing really to it. Just some bad fortunes. When the good Lord decides it's your time, it's your time, unfortunately.
quick note, Christian's gonna kind of just like stand up and just kind of like peek around the church, just kind of like mosey his way around.
Okay.
Anyway,
Are you looking for
so-
anything in particular, or are you just moseying?
Just kind of observing the place, seeing
Gotcha.
if I see anything weird.
Gotcha.
Possibly perception check. I don't know.
It's a church, bro.
See, I'm just moseying my way around.
Anyway,
so I asked him, I'm like,
everybody say thank you to Sentosh Kumar for following.
thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Do I not have the alert box in here? Oh, it's underneath everything. Oof.
Anyway, so I look at the fellow and I say, I was actually just wondering, how many deaths have there been?
Well, I mean, there's deaths in the city every day.
Regarding married couples.
Oh, you mean
Week after
specifically married couples who then go on to die. Perhaps you should be a little bit more clear in your inquiry.
I will keep that in mind.
Good. Excellent. I believe it's five couples.
Anything similar about them all?
Nope. Everybody
Besides the
say bye to
recent marriage?
Ashley. She's got to take Bagel to work. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Ashley.
It's like, no, nothing really connecting them, if I, other than they were married here.
Were they all human?
Of course.
I have to ask.
Why not? It's 9 o'clock. Go to bed.
Do you happen to know the manner in which they died?
Well, it was all manners of all different types of death.
I heard one got crushed by a bell.
One was crushed by a bell. One was stabbed in the alleyway. One couple went on their honeymoon and was lost at sea.
Exactly how long ago was the alleyway?
The stabbing in the alleyway.
Yes, sir.
Last week, I think.
This weekend?
Yes. Everybody say thank you to Mindy Hall for liking the stream.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Got it. I know.
Which way
Alright.
exactly would
So-
that be?
The alleyway?
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's just down the way there. Any of the city guard could help you, I suppose.
So while they're talking, can I kind of like sneak around the altar and check and see if I see anything out of the ordinary?
You want to go like back behind here?
Oh, I thought this big thing here was the altar, but yeah, I guess
That's
yeah.
the pulpit.
I'm not 100%.
So there's an altar here, where with like some symbolism and statues and the like, and then the priest stands up here in the pulpit to deliver the sermon.
How about I just try and be sneaky and check both?
All right, give me a stealth check.
Both. Both is good.
Both is good.
13 plus 9, I got... What's 13 plus 9? 22.
Okay, you are, as far as you can tell, you are successfully hidden, more or less. Anything in particular you're looking for, man?
So, these guys seem like pretty holy, just like anything that doesn't really seem like it'd be fitting with the religion, anything like getting a strange feeling from, like
Seems pretty.
anything that's out of the ordinary.
It seems pretty straightforward, to be honest with you, man. I mean, like, it's church. Ephraim of Velia, thank you for following.
Okay. So back to talking with the
Yes.
guy. So you say that none of them were similar. They were all killed a week after their marriage?
No, some almost immediately after. Hint the bell incident there.
I see.
It literally walked right out the door. And
Would you happen to have recorded when their marriage was or when they died?
like in
Yeah, like a little book.
I would certainly think it would be in the schedule, but you'd need to talk to the secretary for that.
We'll speak with her.
Vishnu lad, thank you for the like, buddy.
Anyway, right. Couple more questions. Have you noticed any odd sightings around the temple grounds?
Odd how?
Candles going out for no reason, chairs being pushed over.
Anything like that. There was a very odd sound coming from the cemetery. But barring that,
Believe it or not, that was my next question. So a cemetery, you say?
yeah,
Is that around back, or
it's down the ways of a block or two.
would you mind if I take a look at that?
I would actually. Aaron Hughes, thank you for the like. I would actually. That's a sacred. It's a sacred area. Oh hey, Mystic is raiding us with Mystic Vale is raiding us with a party of 4. Thanks, bud.
I got really concerned because my Mystic Ranger profile is viewing you right now for an extra view. So I was like, I'm doing what?
It's like, oh no.
Panic.
Thanks, buddy. It's like, I would actually mind if you were poking around the cemetery. It is sacred ground, you know. Consecrated.
What if you're there to make sure I don't mess anything up?
I have better things to do than to babysit monster hunters.
Okay. Fair enough. I assume only people get in there who you personally allow. No visitors or anything.
Well, not me personally. Again, I'm a terribly busy man.
Right. But only people in the church have permission to enter.
People who have business there have permission to enter.
So random visits don't count.
What? I love you too. Good night. If you interrupt me again, I'm going to smack you. I love you. Good night. What's with my chat? What do you mean? I'm a terribly busy man. I'm afraid I cannot field any more questions for you. I'm gonna go now.
Toodaloo.
And he kind of scuttles off. I'm just gonna take him off the map there.
Okay.
I look towards John and said, let's go check out that alleyway. I feel like there's something there.
In a moment, I'd like to check the church first. I'm gonna walk over to where Christian is clearly hiding from me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Zach's muted. One second. It's not a phone call. Christian, I'm just gonna walk up to you. Are you still hidden?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm up here.
I see the raid though.
Well, here, I'll come down some.
All right. I'll meet you halfway. How about you? Wanna
That's
be like,
weird.
Spot anything?
Everything
out
looks
of the
good on
ordinary?
my end.
Nah,
appreciate
I didn't
it,
find
though.
anything.
Hmm.
Can you
Thanks.
give up any info?
5 deaths, varying speeds.
10 deaths. 5 couples.
10 deaths, 5 couples.
Jesus.
All the varying speeds. He didn't seem too worried about it, honestly.
Seem shady about anything?
Honestly, I don't think he's smart enough to pull anything like this off. We're gonna, Zachary, I say this under my breath. We're gonna be breaking into a cemetery later tonight.
Well, we could do that. I could escort us there as a member of their clergy, too.
Yeah, but if you get stopped, then there'll be questions to be asked.
Fair
We don't know
enough.
about the situation.
Fair enough. We'll wait till tonight then.
Wait till nighttime. We do also have an alleyway we can go investigate. I don't know how closed down that is due to the police in this town. I'm leaning towards Curse. One couple died at sea. It's pretty far away
At
from here.
sea.
They're all within a couple of blocks of the temple. I'd understand that, but at sea, that's pretty far.
What the hell could place a curse like that that has that kind of range on it, though?
Well, Curse wouldn't necessarily need a range so much as just a target. So whenever the target's placed on your back, the curse is in effect on your person.
Well, let's go check out this alleyway, see if we can find anything. We got some time to kill.
Might as well. All right, Zach, we're gonna head to the alleyway.
Okay. You dying there,
Jonah's
bud?
dying.
He dead.
He gone.
I'm gonna walk up to Christian and just go, where are y'all going?
Way.
Shanti Law, thank you for the like. A lot of Facebook likes today. Hopefully I've done this right. Look at that. All right, so we're trying to find the alleyway, right?
As of right now, I believe so.
Okay. Just I'll sit you over here. So, how do you want to go about that? Obviously, we're not going to be able to just walk around and find it.
I suppose we'll have to ask a guard. I'm going to ask Jonah to disguise himself as a standard human, possibly an investigator if he chooses, to ask a guard where it might be.
I can handle that.
Appreciate it.
Alright, what's the info on this alley? Like, I just know that we have an alleyway to go look at.
An alleyway that a murder.
Somebody was knifed in.
Okay. So, are we out in the alleyway? Can I, like, just walk up to a guard?
We're out of the church, yeah.
I'm sorry, one more time?
Is there, like, a guard nearby us right now that I can go ask?
Sure.
Oh, I'm gonna walk, hold up. Before, even in line side of the guard, change like normal, like, one of the people, like, I saw leaving here. Similar to them, not exactly them, but similar getup.
Okay.
Go up to the guard.
Easy enough. So you go up to the guard.
Hey, I was wondering, do you have any idea where that alleyway that poor couple went down in is?
Hey, which one?
The alleyway that the couple, the married couple died in.
I see. You mean the Bradleys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could take you to the Bradleys where they got knifed. It's really unfortunate. Hey, what was your name?
Michael.
Michael John. What? Michael. Okay.
Michael John.
Michael John. Yeah, I could take you there. Just are your companions coming as well?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. If that's all
Okay.
right.
Just this way.
Cool. We gonna follow.
Okay, let me go ahead and get back over here. Do.
So as you guys are walking down the busy streets and whatnot, unfortunately I don't have a map for this either. As you guys are walking down the busy streets and whatnot, the guard whose name you learn is also Michael. Like it's such a weird coincidence. My name is Michael, and your name is Michael. It's really cool. But anyway, I've been a guard here for about 4 or 5 years, and I gotta tell you, I've never seen anything quite like this. Every time somebody gets married in the new church, it just they die. I've never seen anything like it.
So that's what we've been hearing.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was a curse. Or a really elaborate hoax. Somebody just got it in for married couples.
Kind of like side-eye Lucas, just like, you son of a bitch again.
The happy dance. Hey, maybe a curse, maybe a ghost. I'll tell you what. Let me roll for this real fast. Okay, that's enough. I'll tell you what I think it really is, though. I heard a rumor. Not really a rumor, more like an old urban legend that the church, before it was a church, was actually a burial ground. Right? And the last people to be buried there was a married couple, and they died right there. They got like knifed or something, right? And my mom used to tell me, don't go over there near the burial grounds, because they still lurk, right? They still lurk around, and they kill people who are, like, in love and stuff. You know what? No, they didn't get knifed. I think what happened was that the man knifed the lady, and then the lady, like, as she was dying, knifed him back. So it was like a married couple killing each other type of thing. It was really weird. I don't know. It was a long time ago.
Marital disputes.
Well, your marital dispute. Anyway, I was just a wee lad when my mum told me the story too, so maybe I'm getting some of the details wrong. But anyway,
they built the church on the burial ground, and then
you see,
graveyard next door to the church.
Well, yeah. When the speakers of the truth moved in, they said that the burial ground here was desecrated because it was from false gods and stuff, right? And so what they did is they performed this really weird ritual thing to sort of clean it up and like consecrate the ground, and then they built the church. The church is only like a year old. Well, it seems to me that every single couple that's got married in that church has died.
How long has this been going on?
Well, about a year. Little under. That's just the way that I see it anyway. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just a town guard whose name is Michael. That's all I am. I don't know. Say, why are you guys all interested in that stuff anyway? It's just an old wives' tale.
Oh, I'm a sucker for local history
Ah.
of surrounding towns. Yes.
Kind of like freaky stuff.
Oh, you see, traveling is historian, eh?
Yeah, you can say that.
More of an enthusiast.
Yo, I really like your necklace, by the way, sir.
Thank you.
It's cool with the little raven on it.
Yes.
Hey, I tell you what, could I buy that off you? I think my son would really like it.
Unfortunately, if it's a fairly heirloom.
Oh, I see. Family heirloom. You don't think I could afford it? I'll see how it is.
No, not that. It's
Well,
just
anyway, we're
really
here.
not for sale.
Here's your
Thank you.
alleyway. This is where, the Bradleys, their names were Jamie and Carol. So Jamie and Carol Bradley got knifed here.
Okay.
They never did catch the guy who did it.
All right.
Quick question. The ghost count as undead? Or like spirits, like a separate like type?
Ghosts are undead.
They do count as undead?
Yeah, according to the monster manual.
Okay.
I'm gonna start walking down the alleyway just slowly, just looking around, see if I can find any clues.
Ramses and James, thank you for liking and following. I really appreciate it. Right, so who's going down the alleyway looking for clues? Okay. Anything in
also be heading
particular
down the
that you're
alley.
looking for?
Is it just looking to see what I can find.
Okay, just do like a general investigation.
Yeah.
All right. Excuse me.
I am also heading down the alley.
Okay.
I will join them. Coming there, girly.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's on their way.
All right, so Mike and Lonica, you guys can roll investigation or perception, whichever you choose. Joseph and Jonah, that with advantage because, you know, hunters.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna take care of Lonica's first here with her. So, let's see here.
Perception or investigation, whichever is
Investigate.
higher.
We're gonna do investigation because you have a higher bonus.
23.
So, go. And okay, well, Lonica got a 6.
I got a roll with perception. That's a 23 as well. It's a natural 20.
Natural 20?
Yes, sir.
And you said we can also do either perception or
Yeah.
investigation.
Yeah.
Okay, and we get advantage. I got 23 as well.
Oh, there you go. So, Mike, you see this first. You see this odd, small pool of like a inky black substance that you're not 100% certain what it is.
Is it in front of me, or is it? I'm like.
It's like on the ground.
Okay.
And you kind of like reach down, you know, you get some of it on your finger, and you kind of rub it in between. You're like, that's really weird.
I'll turn
If I
towards.
see him reaching for anything, Zachary, I tell him not to touch it.
Okay, so Joseph, you see, or Christian, you see, not Matthew. I'm never gonna get it, dude.
Just call me Matthew.
I'm never gonna get it. I'm sorry. It'll be 20 sessions later, and I'm still gonna be calling it Matthew. So you see, not Matthew reaching for this black pool kind of thing, and you kind of reach out and you stop saying, "Hey, hey, hey."
I'm just like, don't touch things, so I don't know what they are.
Yes, but I'm intrigued.
So
Don't care.
Christian, and not Lucas. You guys
Oh,
recognize
I am
this
Lucas.
You guys recognize this
Right, I'm not.
substance immediately. This is ectoplasm.
I figured as much. So I'm gonna get down a little bit closer. Is ectoplasm normally safe to touch?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell Mike's character real quick. I'm gonna tell him this is ectoplasm. Fairly safe to touch, but for future reference, don't just touch things
Twitch.
because they're there. Rule number 1: don't put yourself in danger. Rule number 2: don't touch things that are glowing or you don't know what they are.
Rule number 3: listen to the hunters.
That's like rule.
That's
That's rule 0.
I hear you.
All right. So, Zachary, is there anything I'm going to be able to glean off of this information of the ectoplasm? Like,
Well,
can I,
it basically confirms your theory of ghost.
no, it confirms his theory of ghost. I wanted it to be a curse.
Colin, thanks for the like, buddy.
All right.
It's just like, so that means a ghost?
Yes. All right.
Is it working?
That's-
Let's see.
Zachary, question: is there any kind of
Yeah, it's working
alchemical
fine.
anything I can use ectoplasm for?
You want to gather some of this?
If I can use it for something, then yes.
You give me a gosh. What even would that be?
That could be an insight to be like remembering my.
No, not insight.
feeling.
Give me a
Wisdom?
nature check. Give me a nature check.
Oof, okay. It's only a +1. That is a 18.
An 18. You seem to remember there may be some potions or poisons that you could use ecto for. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up.
All right, so you now have, let's say, 2 vials of ectoplasm.
All right, where is my backpack in D&D Beyond?
On your equipment screen. Anywho, so yeah, you've more or less confirmed the ghost theory.
Well, with that, I say next stop needs to be the cemetery.
That would be a good bet.
Is the guard still anywhere around?
Yeah, he's still hanging. He definitely heard the cemetery bit.
Oh,
Does he
Okay.
know about the ectoplasm or no?
No, he's standing at the mouth,
the opening.
the mouth of the
Oh, so he
alleyway.
didn't hear
Okay.
ectoplasm, but he heard cemetery.
He doesn't know what you guys are talking about, but if you say, hey, we need to go to the cemetery. He's like, oh, well, so like you're not really supposed to go to the cemetery. The good father doesn't really like that.
I see.
Is
Okay,
the
I guess
so
we won't. I guess we
is-
won't do that then.
is the church built on the burial ground and then the cemetery's next to it, or did they?
When the church was built, they made a new cemetery.
Okay, and that's on top of the old one.
No, the church is on top of the old cemetery, and the new cemetery was just a vacant lot. I think it used to be a bakery.
Ah, okay. Well, thank you very much. We're gonna not go to the cemetery, and Michael, you have a wonderful day.
Oh, you know what, Michael? You too. You have a wonderful day too. That's really nice to say. Most people just kind of ignore the God because, hey, he's a big dumb God. We don't really care about you, right? I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And he kind of claps you on the shoulder.
Hey, you have a good one, all right? Hey, you stay out of trouble now, all right?
Oh no.
And he walks off.
So, like, what time is it? Is it getting dark yet? Like,
Oh, not even close. No, it's like noon.
not even close.
It's like noon.
It's noon. Okay.
All right, so let's recap real quick. Brand new church built on a burial ground. Burial ground, its last victims, right, were a couple that stabbed each other to death.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know how long ago that was?
Mm-mm.
Might need to go to the library, look up a local history book, see if we can't figure that out.
Probably should have asked Michael that, huh?
Probably could have.
Yeah.
I thought the what's his name? Guy in the temple. I thought he said it was like a week ago.
That was the people who got crushed by a bell. We're talking about the two people that stabbed each other.
I asked him about the alleyway.
We're not talking about the alleyway. We're talking about before that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yep. Okay, so it's not a curse. More than likely, it's a ghost, or some variant of. I don't know. We need to figure out what ghosts are weak to, if anything. Um,
I say we go to the library.
I'm don't.
I'm good
So,
with that.
my thought process on all this is that odds are, whenever the new church here decided they wanted to bless the grounds, consecrate the grounds their new church is on, they disturbed the spirits that were resting there.
Sounds about right.
Seems like a good bet.
So, we have two options. We could either try to attempt combat with a ghost, which I don't know if you know, never goes well. Or we could attempt to seal or just exorcise the ghost.
I want to go with the second option. I want to go with the exorcism.
Me too.
Fine.
John was like,
Sheath the sword
we're gonna
back,
fight
like,
ghosts.
Damn it. Brought the silver one and everything.
By the way, I looked at these two real quick and be like, oh, by the way, my name's Lucas, not John. Anyway.
You lied to me?
I'm actually a Christian because I'm not an ass.
I'm also not a shapeshifter.
That's fair.
Alright, Zachary, question. What would I need to exorcise a ghost?
That's going to be an Arcana check.
I can roll an Arcana check. I am good at those. Not really, actually. But make me roll. Ooh. That's a natural 20.
Is it?
Yeah.
Salt and burn the bones, bud.
Salt and burn the bones.
Salt and burn the bones.
Wait, what? What?
So, Joseph, with your natural 20, you know that ghosts are not a big fan of cold iron, like iron. That can kind of,
Iron.
specifically iron. Iron can kind of dissipate them, but that doesn't kill them. You know that if you want to get rid of a ghost permanently, Jerome, thank you so much for the like. If you want to get rid of a ghost permanently, you have to find its bones, pour salt on them, and then burn them.
Alright. Let us see.
You
if
also know
they-
that ghosts can possess people.
I do know that.
Tell you what, let me go ahead and do this. You know that they can possess people. You know that some of them have a horrifying visage that can cause people to be frightened and even age them.
I also know that they have the ability to be immune to cold.
Shut up, Joseph.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
That's a story.
That's a story. I'll tell you about it after this session.
Actually, I think I remember you telling me about it at work.
You also know, of course, that they're ethereal. They can move through solid objects, that sort of thing.
Right.
Excuse me.
Is there anything besides iron that can dull the powers of a ghost?
Salt.
So just eat a salty dinner?
Oh, you mean like a potion or something like that?
A potion would be wonderful.
No on the potion. However, any kind of, like, say if you were wearing a ring that was made out of wrought iron, the ghost wouldn't really be able to possess you because the iron touches your skin and that would pop them out instantly.
Awesome, we're going to the blacksmith.
Yep.
Good job on that natural 20. He minored in ghosts, is what it is.
I minored in the undead.
Minored in the undead. Is that your favorite enemy?
Oh gosh, I didn't pick a favorite enemy.
Joseph!
It's undead now.
Huh?
It's undead now.
Oh my god, Joe.
Honestly, it was gonna be undead, and then when I got my other one, it's gonna be fiends.
You're a dingus.
I need a favorite topography too, don't I? Or not topography.
Yeah, you need a favorite terrain.
Favorite terrain would just do forests.
Dingus. Anyway, so what are we doing, guys?
We are going to the blacksmith next.
Is everybody going to the blacksmith?
I believe so.
Okay. I wonder how much an iron ring costs. No
How much
idea.
does a horseshoe cost?
Are you gonna punch it with a horseshoe?
No, I'm gonna have the blacksmith melt down a horseshoe and make some rings out of it.
Ah. I like my idea more.
Go for it, buddy.
Type in horseshoe and I get horseshoes of speed.
That's fair.
Seriously, calm
My
down.
punches are gonna be unstoppable.
Nope, that's not helpful at all. Oh no!
Oh no.
There we go, that's fine. Hey babe, how much are horseshoes?
Depends
On.
on what kind, if they got spikes, how big, what caliber.
Basic horseshoe.
Give me a-
woman.
Give me an
Basic horseshoe
average
made of
basic horseshoe.
How many do you want?
4.
4?
One!
They probably would go for about anywhere from $4.99 to $10, depending on the size of the horse.
Okay.
Horse.
Alright, cool. I can work with that. Anyway,
Got it.
Why do you
did
have
you-
to ask me about the horse stuff?
2 gold piece a piece, says Nate. Nate, that seems pretty high.
For a horseshoe? A wrought iron horseshoe.
That
Gold
seems
piece
kind of
per-
high. Oh, apparently, Mystic has redeemed botch. So my next roll as a DM is going to be a botch. Oops.
Zachary. I would like to kill the end boss right now. Can you make a roll saving throw? Saving throw against my spear.
No, stop it. Oh, apparently that's the same price as an iron pot.
Fair
This is why I have my fact checker with me.
Here's your
Appreciate the fact checkers.
Anyway, so you guys make your way to a blacksmith. And I wasn't planning on a blacksmith today, so give me a moment.
Just give him the same accent as Bellamy and you'll be fine.
You give him the same accent as Bellamy.
I just wasn't not expecting that. Hold on, let me
Just make him British.
make him British. I'm not really worried about the not really worried so much about the accent so much as the name.
His name is
Stop it.
Bartholomew.
Stop it. I'm the DM. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, so you make your way down the road to you kind of follow the sound of the tink, 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 and you find yourself a ye old blacksmith.
Hello.
So you find a pretty, handsome human man, probably in about his mid to late 20s, shoulder length golden blonde hair, just jacked as all get out because he spends all day hammering on a anvil. It's like, oh yes, hello, welcome to my shop. Boy, you're not from around here, are you?
I'm not. I have a very odd request.
We need rings and we need them now.
You need what?
We need 4 iron rings.
I'm not really much of a jeweler.
Can you make a bracelet?
I suppose.
What about brass knuckles?
We don't need brass.
Or, well, wrought iron knuckles.
Well, that's a little bit more specialized. I could try.
Christian, how about we get those after we have a little bit more information, or maybe when we have a little bit more time. I'm sure these aren't
Fair
the only
enough.
ghosts we're gonna run into. So
Fair enough.
anyway, so I look back to the blacksmith. We need 4. They just need to be raw iron and touching our skin. That's all it needs to all it needs to be.
Well, I suppose I could bang out some kind of bracelet type thing. I could probably get that for you next week.
We need them now.
I'm a little backed up at the moment. It's a very
How
big
much
city.
for them now?
You want me to jump the queue here?
Actually, if you're too busy, Can I just pay you to let me use it? I'm proficient in smith tools.
You want to rent out my shop?
I want to borrow a portion of your shop for a brief moment while I make some really crude bracers.
It would probably be more expensive to rent out the shop, but I suppose I could do that.
Well, if it's more expensive to rent out the shop than it's just to jump the queue.
Well, I
then
mean, yeah, you're literally going to be taking a part of my shop. I'm basically going to have to charge you rent for the day.
Well, then I'll just jump the queue. I'll just pay you to jump the queue. How much would that cost us?
Well, I mean, what, you need 4?
They don't even need to look pretty. They just need to be affixed to us.
10 gold. I'm a very busy man.
I assume we can split that up among the party. Books to party.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll pay 4. I'll go with that.
Moneybags over here. So, okay, so that means 2 out of the rest of our pockets and 4 out of Mike.
Now a second.
Right, this is going to take probably the better part of an hour.
That's fine. We got time to go.
Just wrought iron.
Yep.
Plain old wrought iron.
Need any decorations or anything?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. And he takes his gold.
Go ahead and
Come
measure
back in
both.
about an hour or 2.
Appreciate it, boss.
And he sets down this magnificent shield that he was working on. Just nice, big, adorned and decorated. Just like, guess I'll just...
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't
It's
need
not
it.
for you. It's not for you.
I need it.
It's not for you. Oh, man. Alright. What are we doing now for 2 hours, boys and girls?
Got 2 more hours?
I'm gonna go back to the tavern. Get a drink.
That's not where
It is noon!
The tavern to drink.
Why are you
I'm going
guys
to
getting
go
drunk
to
at
cemetery
noon?
walls to investigate what kind of defenses or things they have.
Damn it, Lucas!
Only if I can
Sorry,
bring
I made
a
it
drink with
hospital.
me.
Guys, it is noon.
Right. Always money right. Balls.
Crying out loud. Alright, so we're going to the tavern?
I'm not.
Alright.
I'm gonna run in and just grab a drink to go.
Just gonna... Mike, are you an alcoholic?
Mike, is there any other reason for you to be going to the tavern other than to get a go drink?
Not really. No.
We're going to skip that, if that's okay
Come
with
on.
you.
That's fine. All right, let's go ahead and go.
Just
No.
whoops-a-daisy, you went to the tavern, whoops-a-daisy, now you have a drink, and you're going with Joe now.
Alright. So we are going to go to the
It's 5
cemetery
o'clock.
to
It's 5 o'clock
investigate
somewhere.
their walls,
It really
defenses,
is.
and other
Margarita
things.
Bill.
So you're going
and
to
maybe-
the new cemetery to kind of take a look around?
Yep, take a poke.
Take a peek.
Yep. I'm also going to be going back to the temple afterward, so keep that in mind.
I'm quite intrigued by this. Like, this cemetery have like palisades and shit, or is it like old, like creepy fencing?
There's a fence.
Kind of fence metal or
It's metal. It's wrought iron.
convenient.
Perhaps purposeful?
Don't have to go. Shit.
Keep the ghosts in.
I knew that was gonna be a thing. Just knock a little piece off the top of one of the fences and just hold on to it while I fight.
This guy.
Made me waste. No, I'm kidding.
So, what are we looking for at the cemetery, guys?
I'm just investigating because we are planning on breaking in later. Honestly, though, we probably need to check the temple for a cellar.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll check that second. For now, we're gonna look. What kind of gate do we have on this Zachary?
Double barred iron gate.
See through?
Yeah, you can see through it, but it's locked.
Yeah. How intricate?
Pretty standard padlock, but it's pretty sturdy.
Pickable?
I don't know.
If I had to guess.
Give me a perception check, I guess.
18 plus 6.
18 plus 6.
Yeah.
Probably.
Alright. Keep that in mind. Alright, we are going to go ahead and leave here because I don't want to get spotted too close to this. We're going to head to the, back to the temple. Unless anyone has any, anything.
Are you gonna stop by the blacksmith to pick up your bracelets?
If it's been an hour, then yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
We'll yada yada a little bit here.
Alright, we'll head back to the blacksmith to pick up the bracelets.
Easy enough.
Once I grab those, put that on.
It fits pretty well.
Looks like crap, but I don't care. I'm gonna keep that on for the rest of this entire playthrough.
Be like,
I'm imagining
be like
you know,
Quest
like, a
25.
little, like,
It'd be like Quest 25, and it's like, all right, so Joe, the ghost is going to try to possess you. No, I got the bracelet. I still got the bracelet.
Zach's gonna be like, "You know my plan."
It's like, oh my god, are you serious? You kept that this whole time.
I'm informing you now, Zachary. I'm gonna keep it on.
Oh my god.
Unless I specifically remove it or I'm captured and it's removed from me. I am
Alright.
wearing it.
Next session, party gets captured, iron bracelet. Anyway,
My bracelets are gone.
get them out of here. Anyway, where were we?
We're
Temple.
heading back to the temple.
Back to the temple. What are we doing
We're
at
going
the temple?
to investigate for a cellar.
Okay. You do see the stairs down here.
Where at?
Up.
Oh, these are stairs. Ooh,
Those are stairs. They go down.
I checked for anything, footprints or anything, any footprints in the dust or anything to see.
It's a very
how
clean
regular-
church, Joseph.
Yes, but I'm wondering how often the stairs are used.
It's a brand new, very clean church, Joseph.
All right,
I'm gonna sneak down the stairs.
Oh, we're going down now?
Oh wait, we should probably talk to someone first, shouldn't we? Actually, hold on.
Well, that's
I'm
why
not
I was
for
gonna
going now.
sneak.
I'm good for going now.
Okay, we're going now.
Going now.
Raise your hand. All right, are we being stealthy about this, or are we being open and notorious?
I was gonna be stealthy.
I can
We
be
stealthy.
bait.
We can be stealthy.
All right,
Okay. Everybody roll me a stealth check. Any of you who's wearing heavy armor, that better be a disadvantage on that stealth check.
Okay, I rolled a natural 20 and then a 19.
Whoops.
So
Go back to the cathedral music here.
That 19
damn it.
is plus 4, so 23 on that disadvantage sector.
Okay. Mike,
yeah, it's a solid 8.
8.
I got 23,
8.
baby. Go ahead. Roll. I get a bonus. Plus 9. So no, 22. I mean.
That was the most casual roll I've ever seen. Meh.
19. You got 19 plus. Here's your card. All right, Lonica got a 21. I got a 22.
And Mike got an 8.
Yep, Mike got an 8.
All right. So, Mike.
Your dude's like the big Centaurion looking guy, right?
If I notice him being an absolute idiot about stealth, can I like, tell him to like?
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
So, Mike, you're leading the way down the stairs here. You get to the last step, and you miss it.
Oh, so it's just the.
You just kind of miss the step, and and your armor kind of jingles and everything, and it just reverberates in the hallway. And you're like, oh god, they totally heard that. Luckily, they didn't hear that.
Oh my god.
How convenient.
I could almost hear the collective sphincter clenching there. Like everybody just went. I could hear that. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a map of the basement of this church.
That's fine. You don't mind it.
Unless, hold on. Oh, that might work really well, actually. Oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, that's gonna work. Give me a minute.
Mm.
Now I gotta give everybody vision. Who else got dark vision? I know Joe does. I know Jonah does.
Hold on, I'm checking if Lonica does.
Okay, so hunters get dark vision.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah, hunters
Okay.
get dark vision.
Lonica has Devil's Sight.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
I think Mike's the only one left.
I actually have Umbral Sight.
Oh yeah,
Mike's
you
the
got the
only one left
whole.
in the dark here.
Oh yeah, while in darkness, I'm invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness.
What are you, a Gloomstalker?
He's a Gloomstalker.
Hey, my man.
It's at 60 feet dark vision, right?
Mm.
Sorry, this takes a minute. I'll get there eventually. Kind of flying by the seat of my pants here just a little bit. Why is it not giving me light? For God's sake. Okay, why is it not working?
down there, I can get up.
All right, I'm going to move you guys over to this page here. Tell me if this actually works. Can any of you see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Where'd it go? There it is.
That's
You can't scroll down. But you can see it, Jonah.
It keeps scrolling down by itself.
Oh.
That's weird.
It's like, oh god.
Let's see.
All right, I think I got it working. So the basement is a bunch of platforms. That's freaky deaky.
I still don't see it.
I unfortunately can't get it to work on this one at all, so let's just go over here. Why is that not working? So Jonah sees it.
I like scrolling in and out. It was kind of glitchy for a minute.
So Jonah sees it. Who else sees it?
Nate.
Monica.
I don't think Mike does.
It kind of makes sense that Mike doesn't
Well, this is
see
a
it.
wonderful time for me to go take a leak.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Mike, I'm going to say that you are brandishing a torch here.
Okay, that's fair.
Because he's too busy not being stealthy at all.
Can you see?
No.
Why is this not
Zachary, I
working?
still can't see.
What is going on here? Oh, it's probably because I haven't turned this on yet. All right, how about
There
now?
we go.
There we go. Christ on high.
Hello.
That took a minute. Thanks for all the likes, guys. I really appreciate it.
I'm just gonna.
That took longer than I wanted it to take. So, as you guys move your tokens, that should update the lights and the shadows around you.
It's actually really cool.
Isn't it? Mohammed, thank you
5
so much.
feet.
So what you see is not what you expected. You go down the stairs, and eventually they just keep going down and down and down and down and down. You go for what seems like forever, and you emerge on this platform here. This one here. And you can see wooden bridges leading to other platforms, and you see spider webs, and you see little odd orbs that emit some light. It's really weird. Change up the song here.
Zachary.
Yeah.
These spiderwebs look normal.
They look like spider webs.
Can I roll to see if they're made by normal spiders or cave spiders?
Of course. That'd be a nature check, I think.
Nature. So 16 plus nature. Plus 1, so 17.
Maybe slightly larger than normal spiders, but not like anything special.
So, like, instead of it being like the size of a dime, it's the size of a quarter.
Maybe the size of a dinner plate.
It's okay. They can stay over there.
Me big monster hunter, but the spiders stay over there.
No, Joseph doesn't like the idea of big spiders. Lucas doesn't give a shit.
So, what do we do, guys?
Or a fireball at it.
Oh,
I'll throw a fireball at it, he says.
guys, want to go spider hunting?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Now, if I've done this correctly... Hold on, let me find out. Yeah, each of these squares is 5.
No, I got about 5 seconds before I keep moving on.
Okay, so follow.
Yep, I'm coming. Onward into the big, creepy, giant basement that's way bigger than upstairs.
You didn't count your movement, did you?
No, I'm sorry. I just got back. I didn't realize we were
No, we're not.
into
just,
that already.
No, you're good. I'm just being an ass.
Okay.
You
I'm
do
gonna move
that
here.
sometimes.
And then I'm gonna move here.
Right behind with the newbies following the lead.
About right.
Okay, I don't see anything yet. Zachary, I'm investigating for footprints.
I mean, there are footprints.
How recent?
Give me a survive nature roll, I guess.
Nature and survival are the same for me. That's only a 12.
2 days.
2 days. Alright. So they haven't been down here in a minute. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna check this thing over here. This platform. Anything interesting on this platform?
Hold on 1 second. Let me.
I'm actually gonna wait here. Check.
Sorry, I'm kind of doing 6 things at once here.
Juggling.
Okay, that's where I want it to be, but it's. Okay, what were we doing?
I'm investigating this platform here to see if it looks different than the rest.
That
or
one
if
here's?
there's anything on it.
Give me an investigation check.
Specifically investigation or
Yes. Roll with advantage.
investigation? Okay, so right now we're at 18. Let's see if we can get anything higher. Unnatural 20.
You don't really see anything noteworthy. Blech.
All right, I'll move back over here.
Can I get a perception check from everybody, please?
Yep. Baby. Go ahead and roll. And you get a +0 to it, so it's just whatever you roll. Monica got a 4.
I noticed it, Zachary.
What did you
I
get?
got a
I got a nat 20.
Nat 20. Joseph,
That's me.
you hear a sighing noise almost.
A sigh, like
Like
Oh, that's
a
wonderful.
sigh or a breathe.
a sigh. Like you hear a.
Sigh or breathing.
I rolled a 15. Will I by chance hear a little bit of that?
You would hear that as well, yeah. It sounds almost like a death rattle.
Ugh.
The lights
Um,
around you kind of flicker a little bit. The
Look
torch,
to the party members and check visually to see if they notice that noise.
the torch kind of winks out for just a moment and then it comes back on.
Okay, group up. Over here,
Yep.
on me.
All right, let me see here.
All right, I need to switch places with you. I need to be standing here, and actually, no, I need to be standing here.
All right, where? Hold on, I only count 3 of you. There you are.
Yeah, and I need the other fighter to be standing here. Yep, but get the other person out of the way first.
You guys are not very coordinated.
No, not no.
I am here.
Hey, Bagel. Bye, Bagel.
Other fighter here. I want the rogue here, and the warlock here.
Oh, oops. Went the warlock
Right there, yeah.
right there.
Joe, do you know what your passive perception is?
My passive perception?
Yeah.
I think it tells me somewhere. Passive perception is
Should be
16.
on like 16. Look what you see. Can you see that on your end?
I see nothing.
15.
Wait, I see this thing?
Yep, that thing.
I see a thing.
You see a ghostly figure off in the distance there.
I visually point. Like my party members, I point.
Okay,
In this
now
direction.
everybody can see that now.
I immediately move here.
Where?
I'm
Oh.
100% gonna be following right behind.
Yep, I'm about right there. Oop, that's
You're gonna
not
be
what I wanted.
slightly farther back.
So, what are we doing, guys?
First things first, I want to investigate it. What does it look like?
Looks like a ghost.
No duh. Any distinguishable like facial expressions or hair or anything on this said ghost?
It looks like it's holding a sword.
That is important to know.
Looks like a dude.
Is it a sword or a long dagger?
It is a short sword.
Okay.
Is it coming anywhere? Is it coming closer? Or is it just staying
It's
there?
just kind of hanging out for right now. It looks like it's looking for something.
Looking for some.
Does it see us?
Maybe.
We're not exactly being stealthy at the moment.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and sneak closer to it.
Okay. Are you sneaking?
Yeah.
Roll stealth. You're kind of out in the open here.
23.
Yeah, you managed to somehow use the shadows to your advantage, and as far as you can tell, you're fairly stealthed here.
Cool. You know, like get up close and kind of get a better look at this thing. What? Sorry, I had something on his face.
What are you doing?
Is examining him, like what kind of clothes is he wearing? Does
Fine clothing.
fine.
very fine, tattered in places though. So it used to maybe be wedding outfit, maybe.
So I thought, all right, we need to find those bones. Oh, Zachary, I didn't grab salt, did I? Do I have salt in
You
my
did
kit?
not.
Ah, crap.
The dangers of being unprepared, Joseph.
The dangers of Joseph being short-sighted.
Yeah.
Or not short-sighted, sorry, airheaded. My bad. We might need to leave for a little bit.
Would alchemist supplies have salt in it?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Let me find out.
An alchemist kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alchemist supplies include 2 glass beakers, a metal frame to hold the beaker in place over an open flame, a glass stirring rod, a small mortar and pestle, and a pouch of common alchemical ingredients, including salt, powdered iron, and purified water.
Well, that was convenient.
So, yeah. I don't know what other stuff it would have in it, but yeah, it definitely explicitly has salt, powdered iron, and purified water.
Awesome. So we have the stuff necessary to destroy the bones.
Anyone who has
Good.
alchemist supplies does, yeah.
I don't know if I do, but I know that he probably does because he just said something.
I do.
I think that I have a adventure kit or explorer's kit.
Can I take a little bit of that powdered iron and just dust the ghost? You said iron makes it dissipate, right?
So you want to take a handful of the powdered iron and...
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of be gone.
Give me just an attack roll. So just roll. Give me roll. Add your dexterity modifier, but not your proficiency bonus.
I will be right back.
You are not proficient in throwing powdered iron.
Fair enough.
Probably.
$18.
Okay, that'll be more than enough to hit. So you fling the powdered iron as it makes contact. You hear an otherworldly scream that chills you to your bones. It's like, and then it dissipates, it disappears.
Come on up, guys.
What?
Come on up, guys.
As you guys get a little bit closer, you'll see this shimmer into existence.
What is that?
That isn't.
What's this one look like?
This one looks like a lady. And she definitely heard that scream, and she's going to start moving towards you. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
I guess she's wearing fine clothing as well.
Yep. Let's see here. Do I have rat race? Where's rat race? There it is. So, everybody roll some initiative.
Go ahead and roll this.
So, everybody roll some initiative.
Go ahead and roll this. Monica got a 7.
19.
I am back.
Roll initiative.
Oh, wow.
Another guy's wearing fine clothing.
Mike, did you say you rolled something?
I rolled a 19.
I got a 24.
Joe?
I rolled a 23.
Okay. Jonah, you're up first, followed by Joe, then Mike, then the ghost, then Lonica. So, Joe, I'm sorry, Jonah.
Mhm.
You see Legosti over here.
Oh,
Oh, we all moved over here. Oh, I was
Yeah.
wrong. Can I move over there real quick? Or am I
Absolutely, that's fine.
well, 1 sec here.
It's a little loud. Whoa. Stuff glitched out for a minute.
How do I check distances like that?
If you look over to the left, you'll see a little toolbar, and then you'll have a circle with what looks like a ruler coming out of it. If you click on that, then when you can do that.
Okay.
It's pretty rad, huh?
So like from this square to this one is 25 feet. So
Yep.
this can so you check your ranges.
Exactly.
So like if I have like a, for instance, Eldritch Blast, I'm like, aha, I can just reach you from here.
Yes. And also so you don't have to count each individual square when you move. So Jonah, you got like 10 seconds,
Yes.
bro. What you doing?
Huh?
You're experienced enough in this game. What are you doing?
Can I powder or like just kind of like dip the hand crossbow, like the tip of the bolt in the powdered iron and take a shot?
You have silver arrows.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna take a shot with the hand crossbow.
Okay.
However, hold on. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. I have Dread Ambusher.
Uh-huh.
So,
First round of
Alright.
combat.
cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna roll to hit here. So I'll be an 18.
That'll hit.
And hold on, what the hell is a hand crossbow damage? Don't have it on here. I
It's
don't.
a D6, I think, right?
D6. I'm gonna have it do 1d8 extra damage.
You have Hunter's Mark.
No, that's just part of Dread Ambusher. I thought.
Do you have Hunter's Mark?
I don't think I have one. Okay.
I'd be surprised if you didn't.
I think you get it
I
at
don't-
level 1.
I don't think I see it on here.
Let me double check.
My favorite enemy.
Don't worry about it. We'll go back to it.
Okay. Well, let's see here.
It's a bonus action, so we do need to actually double check to see if he has it.
I need
So that is. Did an 18 hit?
Oh yeah, 100%.
11.
11. Okay, give me 1 second here. Oops, scheisse. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, how much did you say? Let's go. Okay, coolio. Is that all you're doing?
And then I'm going to. Oh. Here.
Okay. Which brings us to Joseph.
That's me. Let me
You're up,
switch
bud.
back